show with R.J. Sheedy, author Nancy Castle, comedian Timoney, music with Gov't surplus. And now the man who insists on having 2 tubs of Crisco in his dressing room at all times, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. R.J. Sheedy.
Gov't surplus, everyone! That's great! Welcome to Talk Show, everyone. I'm your host, TV's R.J. Sheedy. I think this is probably the fullest house we've ever had here at Talk Show. Give yourself a round of applause for actually making it out here tonight. 4 in front of 5 people. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Anyways, I'd be a schmuck if I didn't mention this. First things first. Congrats to Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers on their first week hosting their shows. Yeah. It's pretty cool. We got a Dave, a Conan, 2 Jimmys, a Seth, and an Arsenio, all doing the same format on TV. Now, there's only room for an RJ. In Pennsylvania, a big bag of weed was donated to the Salvation Army, okay? I think this might be the first time in the history of the Salvation Army that anything's been donated that has actual value. Okay, Arizona State Senator Al Helvin recently said on AC 360 that discrimination does not exist in Arizona. Yeah, he later went on to say that grape soda runs through the Grand Canyon and that everyone should live in Rainbow Land. Rainbow Land. Land when dreams come true, and RJ's on real TV. Al Roker recently slammed Conan O'Brien by saying TBS. It's kind of like IBS. You know, I find this really funny because Al Roker should know. He seems to be an expert on crap TV.
As I'm walking to the press room, I don't know, pass a little gas here. So I'm walking by myself. Who's going to know? Only a little something extra came out.
You pooped in your pants.
I pooped my pants.
He just said that, okay? At the NFL Combine this week, Michael Sam announced that he would like to be the first openly gay NFL player, okay? Now, of course, that means that Michael Sam is now officially the gayest thing that happened in the NFL Combine since the NFL Combine. Because nothing is straight, like a bunch of old man coaches staring at sweaty, ripped, young college athletes working out while they compare a player's hand size, body weight, bicep size, and most importantly, what they would look like in the showers. Everyone, give it up for Gov't surplus! All right. All right, thanks for coming, everyone. Thanks for coming. We got a great show tonight. Author of the Loogie series, Nancy Castle, is here. She's very awesome. Nancy Castle. He will be hosting the Miss Massachusetts ball and at the Revere Hotel in Boston, Massachusetts on Sunday, March 30th. Comedian Timoney will be here tonight. And all night we got music from Gov't surplus, ladies and gentlemen. I was so psyched. Before the show, Rob O'Keefe, our station director, comes up to me and tells me, hey, dude, I just got off the phone with Ray Ozier. At his birthday party at Peppercini's in front of about 50 people or so, your show will be airing on the big screen, yeah. But wait. Then Ray called me and goes, what channel is Movie TV on Dish TV? Funny thing about that, we're not on Dish TV. So my dad was like, here, went to here. That was fantastic. Anyways, to move on to the rest of the show, we got a running bit here on the show. Everyone knows it's called Tweets and Emails. Guys, remember this little thing? Tweets and Emails. Come on. Unfortunately, since, Tyler, left the show because he's so busy and something happened to that one girl that we had here, we haven't really had anyone to really help me answer these tweets and emails. So if you just excuse me for 1 second, I'm just going to go outside and see if there's, anyone that can maybe help me out with these tweets. Just for a little bit. Come on out. Come on out. Tank's here in the house. Help me out. Take a seat, man.
I swear to God, RJ's show was not staged.
You want to scooch over a little bit?
Well, you want me closer?
Yeah, get over here. When was the last time you were on this show?
Oh, I don't even know.
Come on,
I think a couple months ago.
A couple months ago, yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jay. Anyways, there's your tweets. Here's my tweets. If anyone's watching at home right now and wants to tweet us right now, we got a handle right up on the screen. Tweet us live right now if you want your questions answered on air at Tank1974 for him and at RJ Sheedy for me. I'm looking forward to these. I got these, the phone right here. Jay's got his in his pocket, right?
Yeah.
In case, someone actually, decides to tweet us. No one's going to tweet us, but, we're just throwing that out there. Anyways, get us started, man.
Well, I got one from You Think I'm Crazy, and it says, I think you may have the measles, because the only people who shop at Trader Joe's are RJ and Democrats. Save yourself.
That's calling me a Democrat, right?
Well, you know the whole thing about the measles, right?
Not exactly.
Come on, RJ. You don't know anything about diseases?
Not really, no. But anyways, this guy, Edward L. Armstrong just goes, RJ Sheedy, I tweeted you. Is he here in the house right now, or? Oh, he's right there, yeah! Edward's actually... Somebody actually tweeted me, awesome, okay.
You're measles free, right?
Uh-oh. Anyways, hey, RJ, you'd think after 10 years, not only the Nancy Harrigan drama would be done, but that Nancy would have actually replaced her Jurassic Park teeth. I don't know, man, Nancy's teeth are pretty, horrendous, but,
Listen, I haven't seen teeth on someone like that since Tyrannosaurus Rex. So. I would think the same thing. I don't know why she hasn't gotten her teeth fixed.
I don't know. It's ridiculous. Hey, what you got next?
I got this one. It's at Miami is Beast. As a Dolphins fan, do you think Incognito is crazy, or is he just trying to make himself look less of a monster? Dude, I think you're crazy. Incognito is crazy. You hear that he smashed up his Ferrari.
What did he do?
Okay, this guy goes on TV. And first of all, he smashes his Ferrari.
How?
All right, like a $300 and something thousand Ferrari.
Nice, of course.
Then he goes on TV and starts crying. Oh, the best day of my life was when I bought this car, and now the second best day of my life is when I get to give it to charity. He's giving a smashed Ferrari to charity. Is this guy all right?
That's crazy. Anyways, at least, if you actually want to give somebody some help, donate a bag of weed to the Salvation Army, okay? Anyways, this is from Ken Fu 145. He goes, hey guys, what do you tell your kids when they find you in the bedroom, quote, doing the deed? What do we tell them, Jay? They were just wrestling?
I don't know. I just say that it's a different religion.
It's a different religion?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Because there's always someone ended up saying, oh, God.
All right, last one for the night. One more time, pop that up there. Tweet us, come on, throughout the night. Maybe we'll bring this guy back out in case, we actually get a real tweet, but what's... Yeah, these are made up, by the way. Yeah, we wrote these 5 minutes before the show. Anyways, what's your last one?
You did, I didn't.
Oh, right, yeah, I did myself.
Again, this is not staged. Anyway, the last one I got here, and this is, I don't know what's up with this. This says, Tank, you're a huge boy band fan. What?
You like Backstreet Boys?
So how do you feel on all the Bieber stuff? All right.
Oh, come on. You know, I was so mad at Bieber because 3 days after my last live show, he decided to get arrested. Why couldn't he do that the Friday before my show?
Yeah,
He
exactly.
wasn't helping me out a lot in that monologue.
I just don't understand it because I'm saying, you know, Justin, dude, if you don't understand where you're going, just Google Corey Haim. Sorry, buddy. I don't know.
All right, well, thank you. You done tonight?
I'm done.
All right, Jay, we'll bring you back in and keep you got some more tweets. You're good.
Right.
Thanks so much.
All right.
You're a big help. My fans, thank you. My fans, thank you. Adios, muchacho. My next guest is the author of, get ready for this, Loogie, the Booger Genie. Anyways, please welcome Miss Nancy Castle. How are we doing? Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Take a seat. How are we doing, Nancy? How are we doing tonight?
Doing okay. Yourself?
Pretty good. Now, talk to me. When you were a kid, let's see these books now. I'm going to display these throughout the show. When you were a kid, were you a big, like, you know, bookworm?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
What kind of books did you like reading as a kid?
Anything about horses.
You like the horse books?
Yeah.
What drew you to horses?
Had horses as a kid and always loved horses.
Now, what was the biggest book that really stuck with you throughout your whole life?
Probably Black Stallion.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That was
is a classic.
Good book. Good series.
Now, when you were a kid, how good of a writer were you?
I always liked writing. I was writing since I was 10, and I used to, you know, get good grades and everything on my written work. And
What was one of the
fun.
funniest things you've written as a kid at school?
I don't know that funny would be it.
One of the best things. One of the things that you really looked at and like, oh my God, I'm so proud of this. I can't believe I just wrote this.
Probably a little story about 3 girls at camp that, you know, come across a rainbow and find a pot of gold and, you know,
Cool
that
stuff
whole
like
story.
that.
Yeah.
All right, now, Loogie. Talk to me about Loogie. Where did this idea come from?
A snot bubble.
This show is not staged.
I mean, you all have snot bubbles, right? Once in a while, it happens.
This whole book was inspired by a snot bubble.
Yeah.
Now, when you originally wrote this book, what was it? Was there any like differences, or what was it originally about? Or talk about the original book that you wrote of this.
So the first, you know, when he first popped into my head, it took me like 2 weeks to write him, and I sent him off to Random House, and they loved him. His first name was Smegmar.
Not staged. Not staged.
And nobody at Random House said anything to me about the name. They loved the book. They sent it on up to the senior editorial board, you know, told me to write a few more. And, you know.
You sent it in as Smegma?
Smegmar.
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 Actually sent
Let's
it
be
as-
clear. Let's be clear.
Want some water? Smegma.
And it wasn't until a nice British friend of mine said, you might want to look that up in the dictionary.
What the heck do you think Smegma was?
I thought it was synonymous with loogie.
Of course you did.
One never looks these things up in the dictionary.
Oh no, there's no reason for a dictionary at all.
No.
There's no situations, unlike naming a book Smegma, why you would look in a dictionary.
So after that, I came up with a better name.
Much
Made
better than
sure I checked the
Smegma.
dictionary this time, and now he's loogie.
He's Loogie, yes, Loogie. Now, when you sent this to I almost said Smegma again. When you sent this to Random House, their initial reaction was to write it longer or more books, or what did they say?
They wanted it longer, so it used to be about half this size.
That's pretty small for a book.
Well, it was supposed to be, you know, kind of Magic Treehouse length, you know, kind of a short book, and
So
but
originally,
they wanted it longer.
So what was your main audience target for this book? Because I gotta tell you, even though I didn't finish the first one, halfway through I was still like, you know, laughing at the book. and realizing I'm 18 laughing at a book that's meant for an 8-year-old. Like, what's the target audience for this book?
6 to 12.
6 to 12, and I'm laughing at it like an idiot. Great.
But that's the idea. I mean, do boogers ever get old?
No, saying boogers or loogie or anything like that never gets old.
Exactly.
Now, in case you know, now this book, this one right here won, I think we got 2 awards on this one? Or 2 little, fun stickers on here? What are those about?
So the first one is a seal of approval from Literary Classic, Children's Literary Classics. And then they have an award contest, and I won 2nd place for Best Juvenile Fiction.
That's a great award. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, while we got some time in the interview, do you want to take these books and kind of explain, what these books are about to people at home, might be really interested in buying a book like this? Just, it's kind of show some of the fun things that happen in the book. Do you mind?
Yeah, no.
Great. You might want to zoom into some of these pictures. They're really great.
Right.
They're really great.
So which camera am I looking at?
That's your camera right over there.
Camera. So, of course, this is my favorite picture of all. This is the one that sold me on the artist that drew all these the look of Loogie.
Great artist.
Brett Herholtz, and he's a local writer as well. But I love this one that he did of Loogie getting sucked up into Charlie's nose. And he doesn't really want to go there, so he's hanging onto his shirt for dear life. Can you get a little closer on
that? I want to make sure these people at home see this. Tilt it, let me see. Yeah, there we go, now down.
Is that better?
A little bit down.
Down?
Yeah, Cable Access cameras don't zoom, up a little. There you go. That looks good. See that, guys? Staying out there.
So, and then another of my favorite pictures is this one that he drew. So at one point in the story, Charlie needs to fly to escape a dangerous situation, and so he wishes that he can fly. And of course, Loogie is from 805 years ago, and he doesn't know what an airplane is, and so he knows of dragons. So he makes Charlie into a dragon. But of course, Loogie is still stuck in his nose.
And this whole book is just about him stuck in the nose.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. Makes for some great illustrations, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And then this book.
Now this is another book in the series. What's this one about?
This is the second one. In this book, Charlie and Loogie both get a cold. But Charlie wishes himself to be well, so he's fine now. So he's not sick anymore. But Loogie can't use magic on himself, so he has to suffer.
One thing about magic, if I had magical powers, I'd make sure #1 person taken care of is me. Me.
But Loogie doesn't have that choice. He's a genie, and genies do magic for everybody else but themselves.
There's got to be a loophole somewhere in there. There's got to be.
So this is one of my favorite pictures in this one, where Charlie sneezes and shoots Loogie across the room.
That's great. That's great.
And then, of course,
very visualization. What is it? What's the word?
Visuals.
Visuals in there. Thank you.
And then, at one point, Charlie wishes for a wizard's laboratory, but of course, Loogie's sick, so he doesn't hear very well. So he gives him a lizard with a lobotomy.
Great books. No wonder why I award a seal of approval.
And then this one is The Big Bad Bully, which everybody gets a bully. Doesn't matter. At some point, somebody gets bullied. We all have it happen. And this was actually one of my favorite books, and one of Brett's as well. He really connected to the whole bully theme and really, felt it. He has this one here where they're carrying Tom, and,
It's great. That is great.
But, when you're a genie, when you have a genie at your disposal, and Tom gets his own genie in this book, and he's getting bullied, he wishes for a big blob of snot to get dropped on his bully. It's all in fun stuff.
All in fun stuff that anyone any age can enjoy.
But of course, Tildor, and this is Tom's genie here, Tildor is also from 805 years ago, and so he doesn't know certain things like, what's an iPad? We all know what an iPad is, right?
Right.
Tildor
Yeah.
doesn't know what an iPad is. This is his solution. When Tom wishes for an iPad,
What is it?
he gets an eye patch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's a pad for his eye.
Very clever. Very clever. Now,
So that's Loogie.
real quick, got another one here. This is your first novel?
That is my first.
This is your very
Yes.
first. This is way bigger than Loogie. Wow. What's this, 300 pages?
Yeah, 288.
Wow.
Definitely
How about this
not
one real
for
quick?
children. Definitely not for children. This will scare your children.
Oh, no.
This is actually a murder mystery written in Worcester, and it, kind of travels around New England a little bit, but it was actually, I wrote this in bits and pieces as I was commuting on the train. And
Wow.
so, there's a lot of good stuff in there. It's a fast-moving novel and, kind of keeps you guessing until the end.
Very awesome. That's so creative. Wow.
Thanks.
You're a really good author. When are you going to make it big?
Soon, I hope.
Soon. Yeah, let's hope
That'll
so.
be nice.
Anyways, now, we got a great game. We play this with every guest. 5 questions. Are you ready for this?
Go for it.
All right, it's time to play 5 questions.
You guys are going to help, right?
They don't get to help.
Oh, come on.
Seen a
Sign language.
Whoa! There we go. Wow, we didn't want her on this. Number 1, geography. What town do the Who's live in?
Whoville.
Whoville, correct. Best children's author, J.K. Rowling or Susan Collins?
I honestly, I don't know who Susan Collins is.
The Hunger Games?
Ah,
Yes, yes, Light bulb's on.
I would go for, I guess Susan Collins.
Correct.
I like the Hunger Games.
Much better than Harry Potter, much,
Yes.
much better. If I was in a children's book, what would my storyline be?
Oh, but about loogies, of course.
My storyline would be about loogies?
If you were to write a children's book, or if you were
If I was
children's
in a
book?
children's
Oh,
book,
if you were in a children's
what would my
book.
storyline be?
Ah,
The thinker. The thinky.
the thinker?
The thinky.
I don't know. Guy who goes on a talk show?
I'll take that. That's good. I'll take that. Thanks. Besides loogie, say 5 other childish words.
Childish
Besides
words.
loogie, 5 other words.
Booger.
Okay, booger. Go for the cheap stuff here, the cheap laughs.
Playground? I don't know.
Poopy? Poopy? Poopy?
There we go.
Stinky?
Stinky's good.
Farts?
Farts are always good.
One more. Let's do one. Got one more?
Oh, I got one more?
I used up all the good ones. I'm sorry.
I'm really bad at this.
Oh my god. The friend who writes a book about loogies is bad at naming childish words. Come on, one more.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh man.
You put me on the spot.
Of
I
course,
can't
that's
think
what
like
this
that.
game's about.
That's why I'm a writer, because I get to think and write it down.
All right, we'll give it to you. We got 4 done. I'll give that to you. And number 5, if there's ever a movie adaptation of the book Loogie, who would be the perfect actor, young or old, to play Loogie?
I always thought of him as an animated character, so that's tough.
Who would a voice be then? Got a good voice for him?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Shia LaBeouf.
Correct! That's great. Nancy, thank you so much for being here. What about your books? Go find them online at Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon, your website.
Anycastlebooks.com.
Anycastlebooks.com. Go find Loogie the Burger Genie. It's a must read. Thank you so much for being here, Nancy.
Thank you.
We will be right back with a 1-year retrospective of the show. Stay tuned, everyone. Thank you so much. Government surplus, everyone. Catch up on some tweets. We actually got some tweets in. Justin over there on camera, Justin actually sent us a tweet. He goes, "I'm calling your bluff." Real quick, the audience mic is on. We can hear you. What's the bluff?
A bluff?
What's the bluff about?
I didn't actually think you were going to be reading tweets.
I prove you wrong. Fine, we got one for Veronica from Nevers. Is she out in the audience? Where's Veronica? There she is. Hi, Veronica. Hey. She goes, do you have a cherished childhood teddy bear? Yes, I do. It was actually an elephant. I slept with him until I was 15. Anyways, everyone, tonight, 1 year ago, today, we filmed our premiere show for Milford TV. Can you believe that? 1 year it's been. Real quick, a few names I got to drop because I wouldn't be here without them. Mr. Sasso over at Milford High School. He's not there anymore, but you know, he helped me with my first show. Thanks so much for him. Rob, Dan, Liz, for everything that they do every single day, putting up with me, dealing with my crap. Thanks so much for helping me, guys. Everyone. Rob, Dan, Liz deserves a longer applause than that. Believe me, he has stories about me. Anyways, big thanks to my entire loyal crew, everyone here. James, Justin, Lindsay, Matt, Tyler, the other boogers who are everywhere else. To kind of celebrate the 1 year being here at the show, we kind of like, you know, prepared a little 1 year retrospective video clip kind of thing. So let's go ahead and look back at the last year here at Talk Show. Let's check it out.
From the very top of Milford TV, here's RJ Sheedy.
Welcome to the show. I'm your host, TV's RJ Sheedy. Let's talk about the local music awards.
Can I do a spit take before we start?
Go ahead.
I've always wanted to do that, I'm sorry.
It's just a cover-up to get some hostages out of Iran. I mean...
Hostages out of Iran?
Did you see Argo?
It was good talking to you, buddy.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came out
no
here.
worries.
Chris Herron from the Herron Project. We'll see you just arrogant. Knowing my family for that long, do you honestly think that for 1 whole hour as we tape the show, they keep their mouths quiet and not make commentation on the show? Do you think that'll happen?
No. They're kind of loud, obnoxious, and Italian.
Yeah, my little string.
If I just hit that lottery, be all set. Found you're never all set. Just when you think you're all set, damn, you need something else. I know some of you are going to go home tonight, you're going to sit in that chair in front of the TV, and you're going to think, I am all set.
All these places have a story to tell. We just have to know how to ask the questions.
Oh, no way. That's so cool. I'm sorry,
You're totally distracted.
I'm sorry, these people are telling me something
Angle the DVD.
Is that better?
Glare.
Is that better?
That's better. See, now there's no glare.
Oh, look at that. Now we can see the product. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, that's what we're... Oh,
We're all gonna die! We're all gonna die!
What's McDonald's slogan? Incorrect!
They need a kiss.
Uh-oh. Aren't they fantastic?
Wait a minute.
Let's...
Hold it.
All right, what's up?
Hold it.
What's up?
Truth in TV, he's never seen us.
Time for 5 questions. Make at least one of these pieces of paper land in that trash barrel. Come on, we gotta make this one count.
Whoa.
Oh!
It's too low. It's not a...
No, you're supposed to think what you're supposed to say. What I'm
You're supposed to say
thinking.
casino.
Well, I mean, why? Then there's gonna be free strippers walking up and down Milford. So.
Please do.
RJ Sheedy has a talk show. He does it on Milford TV. I don't know when it airs, but I'm gonna be on it with RJ Sheedy.
Very nice. What exactly is wrong with Justin Bieber?
Oh, God. Oh, God, where do I begin?
Correct! In that camera over there, look in there and do a raspberry for us.
You mean a RJ cheer, like when we go...
Go ahead and look in that camera and give us your best Joe Pesci impression.
Oh my God, let's see.
Let's see what you can do.
Am I a clown for your amusement? I'm kind of like a joke for you? Is that what I am, a clown for your amusement? What's the matter with this guy, anyway?
Everybody, we'll see you the next time we're on. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Good job.
1 year here. We've been here for a year. So many great memories, so many fun times, so many great guests. You know, we've been here for a year. Let's see where else we can take this ship. When we come back, Chris, Timoney will be here. Stay tuned, everyone. Gov't surplus, everyone. My next guest is a very, very funny comedian. He's appeared on the Steve Katzel show. You can see him Sunday, March 30th, hosting the Miss Massachusetts Ball at the Revere at the Revere Hotel in Boston, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Timoney.
Hello. How we doing? Good. Thank you. You didn't have to answer, but thank you. I appreciate that. I was going to sit on that. We'll do an essay form later, but thank you. This is fun. I've not been in Milford in a long time. And I was driving in, I said, I think there's like a really sad 7-Eleven in this town. And then there was. I was like, sweet. Sad as ever. Are you guys done with the winter? Done. It's going to snow again? Yay. I only fake commit suicide. Don't do it for real. No, I'm done with the winter. I'm not. I grew up in New England, but I'm not a New Englander, like skin holding the cold weather, wearing fleece thongs type people. I grew up here, but I'm tropical people, so I'm not into this. I'm Colombian. Not gonna kidnap anyone. But I will be sprinkling cocaine around here later. Banned. I figure it's a band. Somebody's done it at some point. No, just kidding. That's awful. That's awful. I'm sorry. I thought I was on MSNBC for a second. Morning, Joe, please. But no, yeah. So I can't. I'm done. I'm done with it. But so hopefully one day we'll get warm. Cross our fingers. But yeah, I wear a lot of scarves. I'm a big scarf wearer. Not because it's cold, because I love thinking about Amelia Earhart. Oh, such a mysterious woman. I love her. Loves you one day, leaves forever the next. Oh, so it's a woman of mystery. That's what you want, fellas. A woman like that. I love it. But I actually have a fantasy about Amelia Earhart, that she comes back, after all these years, but she looks the same as when she left, so she looks good and not like dead. And hey, some people are into that. That's fine, just not me. And we hang out, we hook up, we romance. She gives me all her unused frequent flyer mileage after all these years. Oh yes, it's awesome. Turks and Caicos, here I come. I've always loved the name Turks and Caicos as an island, and I'm actually I compelled me. I want to write a TV show called about like a buddy like cop detective show like Turks and Caicos. It's like Turks is like a bald Turkish guy. And Caicos runs like a Greek pizza joint. It's like always perspiring, a lot of chest hair. It's great. Every show ends, we're out of feta. But don't run out of feta, kids. Just don't do it. Yeah, are you guys New Year's resolutions people? People who make New Year's resolutions? No, good. Those people are dumb. Oh, but it's okay if you do. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, I'm not New Year's resolutions people, but I do every time the new year rolls around. I make a list of things I gotta get done in the new year. But it just makes me tired every time January 1st rolls around, because all of a sudden I got this big list of stuff to do, and half of the list is 2/3 of the stuff I didn't get done last year, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so super behind. But I did get a good jump this year. Started off actually before 2013 ended. I was like, want to eat right, get healthy, so I started working out. I've been eating a ton of sensible side salads. You know, even if you're having a stack of waffles, it counts. But you know, I've been, you know, getting organized. I'm kind of not an organized fella. You know, don't let the great hair fool you. My life is a mess. But one project that I'm psyched that I did start out right out of the gate of 2014. I'm working on a movie. I'm writing my first film. Think it's going to be a good one. It's like nothing you've ever heard of or seen. When it gets made, let me hear what you think. So it's the prequel to How Stella Got Her Groove Back. If that's not enough for you, there's more. It's a 2-in-1 movie. So not only is it the prequel to How Stella Got Her Groove Back, but it's the third movie in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants trilogy. Yeah. I'm looking for investors. If you're not completely sold yet, there's one more magical spin on this great movie. It's also in claymation. So please make your checks out to comedian Chris Timoney, LLC.UK. And bring it to me at Terminal E at Logan Airport, because I will be on the first plane out of there when I finally get a check. But, yeah, so, you know, it's been, you know, ideal. I want to learn a new language this year. That's one of the things I definitely want to do. Even though I look like I speak Spanish, I do not speak Spanish. I get it a lot. A lot of people run up to me, you know, practicing, think I speak Spanish, practicing their Spanish on me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, sorry, I do not watch ESPN Deportes. I do the regular, you know. But the worst is when Spanish-speaking people see me and they're like, they get excited because they think they're talking to like a countryman or language man or something like that, whatever you say, you know. So, and they get super excited. They see me, I see them from across the room, their eyes light up. They're like, he looks like he may be from my village, you know. You know, not all the Latino women sound like that. Just the ones who smoke. Just the smokers. Don't smoke. And never run out of feta. Those are 2 lessons for the 2 young ladies in the front row. I'll quiz you later. But, no, but they get super, but they get all bummed out too, because I had to disappoint them, you know. They, you know, I can't lie because I really can't speak, you know, and they're like, blah, 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 blah. They're all excited. I'm like, sorry, just English, you know. But actually, Latino people are very short. Sorry, just English-o over here, you know. And they get super bummed out. They do like a sad reverse, like Mexican hat dance, like, no, por qué? I'm like, sorry, just English. Yeah. I mean, I took Spanish for many years, but I just never used it outside the classroom. You know, the languages are like that. You know, I can say the basics like hola, como está. No hablo inglés. I also have another phrase that I say, or I can say. It's not really used a lot, but dos rojos zapatos. Anyone knows what dos rojos zapatos means? 2 red shoes. Yes, I can say 2 red shoes. Not getting me too far in the Latino community. Dos rojos zapatos. Outside of being at a gay Spanish production of The Wizard of Oz, I don't think that Dos Rojos Zapatos will come into play in conversation. How much feta do we let go? None. But one thing I do like about the winter, it gets me a chance to catch up on a lot of TV that I missed. I work a lot, I have crazy hours. So like in the wintertime, home, cabin fever, watch a lot of, catch up on the DVR, all that, the recorded shows. Some of my favorites, I love Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey fans in the house? No? Am I alone? No? Okay. Screw you. It's the best show on TV. It's the best show on TV. And I love it. I love like the sisters. There's 3 sisters. And I love Edith is my favorite one. She's like so sad. It's hot. Edith's my favorite one. Like if there's 3. If you rank the sisters, there's Mary. She'd be like 1. Sybil would be 1A, but Edith would be like 4th. There's just no 2nd and 3rd in between. I love Game of Thrones. You guys Game of Thrones fans? Yeah. Love Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, just like Downton Abbey, except way better asses. And then there's one show I got to check out. A lot of my friends tell me I should check it out. Ancient Aliens. Anyone watch this? Ancient Aliens. Got to check it out because I think it's right up my alley because I find older immigrant women extremely attractive. All right, guys. Thank you. I'm Chris Timoney.
Come on over. That was a great set.
Thank you.
Wow,
this is a great set. Ba-doom. Thank you, thank you.
Now, you were talking about backstage. Do you hold some kind of unique attribute to someone, to URI, the college you went to?
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, I had to bring it up. It was on the record.
You're like, anything interesting happened in your life ever? And I'm like, well, one time in college, not band camp, but college. I got kicked out of band camp for other reasons. But, no, okay, so when I went to University of Rhode Island, and at the time.
Great school.
Yes. Go Rhodey love, go Rams. Anyhow, but so my sophomore year, first semester, they were redoing the Rams Den, which is the big dining hall. And for the renovation for about half the semester, they made a makeshift Rams Den on the quad in the middle. You know, campuses have quads. So they had this big tent. So one night, me and a female friend of a friend who was visiting the school came up, we connected, and we got together intimately on the quad and in the Rams Den. So I'm the only person, I'm sure, who has both been intimate with a woman in both the Rams Den and the quad at the same time. Go Rhodey!
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Chris Timoney, ladies and gentlemen. You can see him Sunday, March 30th, hosting the Miss Massachusetts
pageant
yes, at the Revere Hotel in Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for coming on.
RJ, thank you, thank you.
We'll be right back with Derek Barnum. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks, man.
You're very fun. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
You're great. Bop, 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 bop. Sitting right next to me is the lead singer and guitar player of Gov't Surplus, Mr. Derek Varnum. How are we doing?
Doing all right. Thanks for having us. They sound better without me. I should probably stay over here.
Oh, man, that's rough. Now, you play at this place called the Red Onion all the time.
Oh, the Red Onion.
This place is crazy. Why do you?
It is insane.
Why do you play there?
Well, it's fun. It's out in Baldwinville, Massachusetts, and out there's not much to do. So we play there in the winter, and people ride their snowmobiles up and get tanked. But sometimes when we're playing, the whole room will disappear and say, everybody smokes cigarettes, and they have vibrator races upstairs. I figured I'd wait till you were drinking, yeah. And so, yeah, sometimes you're playing, and all of a sudden the room will empty out, and a guy will come down with a fistful of money because he had the fastest toy, for lack of a better word, because there's kids here, and yeah, buys everybody a beer. It's a really good.
Those phones vibrate pretty fast, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you guys got a cool couple of weeks coming up. March 7th, you're at the
Beatniks in Worcester.
Beatniks in Worcester. And April 25th, you're at the Camry in Southbridge, Mass.
Cannery's one of my favorite gigs. Those guys are really, as a musician and as a fan of music, great lights.
They're great to the local people.
Oh, they're just great for the music scene in general. If you ever get a chance to see a show there, it's probably about the best in Massachusetts.
That's great. Wow. Okay. Thanks so much for coming here. Make sure you go check them out on March 7th and April 25th. Derek Barnum. Go back and get ready. We'll be right back with, we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Gov't Surplus.
Smell like something I don't want to know. Just can't figure, she don't know what to do. Bad behavior, it's finally not up to you. Bad alone, you've been in the long. Songs all checked out. You like the lines thin. You're so strong. We can shape your wind. Blue violins, red cross face. Some boots on evil, growing its tree. Sound through this. Time to learn your lesson. Badly longing. When your mind's made up, ice can't cool ya. You're not in limbo, brand alone. So man, it's down in you. You're down in you. You bend it down in you. To the boy everyone. You can see the meaning of the thing in the beginning of the beginning. Ignorance and haste, come on and tell. It is the time, it is the time.
Thank y'all kindly. I'd like to thank RJ and everybody that worked real hard to put this together. They've got a great bunch of people over here. I'd like to thank you for having us, and I'd like to thank you all for coming out, supporting us and supporting the local scene. Appreciate it. Since I was young, you trouble standing in my way. Uptown anywhere but in the middle, off the wagon, under the wheel again. This all now causes some aggravation, never could be alone. It's right and I know. To earthquake, die itself, be my destiny. Life's rocket must be crazy. Couldn't keep fun, just my imagination. Temptations play the games play. This all night counts madness, never could be alone.
Baby, I've been burning. Good times, baby, and to say.